well. Welcome to my channel. In this clip we want to learn how we can present a PDF file among the several users in the network in Unity. Okay, let's get started. For presentation the PDF in Unity, we should have a plugin for PDF demonstrating. It's called PDF renderer, which you can find it in the Unity Asset Store website, assetstore.unity.com, and in here let's look at this PDF renderer. This is really powerful plugin, which is 97 bucks. It's not really too much, and as you can see, the supported Unity version has to be 2019.4.29 or higher. And the good point is you can do whatever you want, render PDF page to texture 2D, and also visualize PDF at runtime, zoom, bookmarks and thumbnails, viewers, and blah blah other options. And also it is cross-platform, Windows, Linux, Mac, Android, and I tested on Oculus Quest, and it was perfect, iOS or other platforms. And after you bought this powerful plugin and import it to your project, you can here in the perks folder you have PDF renderer, and in here on example folder you have several examples which are really useful. For example, PDF render, it's a sample one, and PDF API usage, from asset, from the storage, from bytes, from mobile, or custom viewer, and in here for HoloLens, persistent data, it is from storage as well, and streaming assets folder, or from web. This is our useful sample scene. As you can see, you have the PDF renderer in here, and also the number of pages in here, and the next page, previous page, and also zoom in, zoom out, search, and scroll. Okay, I don't want to spend more time about it, because our point was how we can present a PDF file among several users in Photon network. So in my project I have the Photon, and in here in the Photon networking you can have this folder, but I have the ready example in here. In the assets, Photon Unity networking, demos, PON basics tutorial, and scenes. In here we have the basic multiplayer scene for between one user, single user, and between two users, or among 3 or 4 users. For example, I want to test just with 2 users, so I've copied that PDF viewer from that scene, PDF viewer from web, and paste in here. I called it PDF canvas. As you can see, it contains PDF viewer, which is the script of the PDF. It has to be sourced from web. As you can see, it has several options. It has to be from web, but the URL has to be empty, because we want to share the link between users. And also for the viewer settings, I propose to check off the bookmarks and the other options, because I don't want to spend more time to share the information from that, but however you can keep it as you wish. And also for the last one is you should have the Photon view for this uh, PDF viewer. So you need to know that we have some parameters to be able to share between two users or among several users. First, the link of the URL of the PDF. So we should share the URL of the PDF between all users, and all users could get it and download it and demonstrate it on the PDF viewer. The next parameter which has to be shared between users is the current page. For example, if the presenter is in the page 5, and the PDF viewer has to be page 5 for other users. And also it is the same for zoom, for zoom in or zoom out. Okay, for this reason I created a script. I called it SharePDF. Let's take a look at this script. As you can see, it is really simple script which works with Photon network Pon. In the libraries, I defined photon.pon, and in here parks.pdf renderer. In here, the variables part, I defined photon view for the bridge between this PDF viewer and the network, and the main script of the PDF viewer. And in here, it is the definition which called presenter. Presenter is the guy which is who wants to present the PDF and send orders and change those parameters I explained in the past among all users. And this is the user PDF URL. The presenter can be anyone, but it has to be just one user. So by default, it is false for all users except who wants to be presenter. Okay, in the first part we have public void share PDF URL. So as you can see, all functions for sharing the information or sending the orders work just for presenter. So we will have a checker in here if presenter true. Look at this, if presenter true, if presenter false, for example, in here. Okay, and in this part we have photonview.rpc. This is the receiver function, RPC share PDF URL, and in here we will say okay, the target of this RPC for all and buffered, and that information which we want to share but among all users is user PDF URL. And in the receiver part we have the string, the local string PDF URL, and in here we will set the parameter and the variable of a string PDF URL with equal this URL variable of the PDF viewer. As you can see, the PDF viewer dot file URL equal PDF URL. Okay, and in here we will say okay, load the PDF from the web. Which URL? That URL we have got from the network. These are the options from that. If our PDF already has the password, we should write in here. For example, I put empty. By default, my PDF doesn't have any password, and in here the page index is 0 because I want to share the PDF from the beginning. Okay, let's come back to the editor. As you can see, I defined a button each here. I called it share button, share PDF, and I said once I clicked it, let's call the function share PDF URL from the share PDF. Look at this here, share PDF, and I said let's call this function share PDF URL. Okay, let's go to the next part of our script, which is once the presenter wants to change the page, for example, from change page 1 to page 2 or page 2 to page 3. Well, it doesn't matter, by a scroll down or scroll up, or changing the number of this input field, or pressing these buttons. What matter is the action of changing the page of the PDF viewer called by any event. We will catch this order. As you can see, I explained here, once presenter changed the page, it gets orders from PDF viewer script. So it's totally clear that we need to call this function load PDF data from this function. So in the PDF viewer, this PDF and PDF viewer script, in the beginning I defined share PDF, internal share PDF, and in here in the void of awake, I said okay, share PDF equal get component share PDF, because the share PDF component is attached to this object. It has to be in this object, so PDF viewer catch the share PDF from this object and say okay. Look at this. In this part, it is for zoom in. Notify current page changed. In here, take a look at this. In this function, we detect when the user changed the page. It doesn't matter with any solution. Scroll down, scroll up, change the current page number, or press button next or previous. So we will detect once the page has been changed, and in here we will check if you are the presenter. Okay, let's check these numbers. Current page number is equal new page index. I defined a variable for this reason. I called it internal integer current page number. Okay, it is for storing the current page number from once we change the page. Current page number equal new page index, and here share dot load data, and in here we will write current page equal this one, current page number. So in the share PDF script we called this function. Let's come back to the share PDF. In here I said photon view.rpc, call this receiver, and RPC target is all buffered. And here let's to share the current page number integer, PDF viewer dot current page number. And in the receiver we will say once we are not the presenter, because if we are the presenter is true, it's just change the parameter and change the current page number just for presenter, but we want to share this current page number for the other users who are not the presenter. Okay, so if the presenter equal false, PDF viewer dot go to page current page number. The PDF viewer already has a function by default. It's called go to page. As you can see, it has been called several times during this function in here. Public void go to page. As you can see, it has already a local parameter. It's called okay, go to which page? This page, page index. And in here I said PDF viewer dot go to page this current page number. So when the presenter changed the page or by next or previous, change the number or scroll down, scroll up, it's send the current page number bit among all users in the scene, and other users catch this number and go to that page which the presenter has been shared. Okay, for the last step we have zoom share, zoom PDF. For example, in here, once the user press on zoom in or zoom out, as you can see in here, we have share PDF, and in here we have two functions: public void zoom in, public void zoom out. In here we say, okay, once the PDF, the presenter is equal true, okay, it is the number of the y parameter of that PDF viewer. As you can see, once we zoom in or zoom out, this parameter of the PDF viewer will be changed. For example, zoom in, it will be more, and zoom out, it will be less. Okay, for the zoom in or zoom out, it doesn't matter. The important point is what is the value of this parameter. If it is more, okay, let's zoom in. If it is less, let's zoom out. For our function, it is the same. As you can see, we have just zoom share. In here we have public void zoom PDF. It is the float zoom number, and it is boolean zoom in and zoom out. In here, as you can see, for zoom in, it says, okay, let's put me true, and for zoom out, let's put me false. So in here, I said if share PDF.presenter equal true, share PDF my script dot zoom PDF, this function. What is the variable of zoom, and are you zooming? Yes. And in here, what is the variable of the zoom, and are you zoom out? Are you zooming? No, I am zoom out. Okay, and in here I said photon view.rpc and rpc zoom PDF. This is the receiver, I called it, and rpc target all buffered. In here, what is the variable of zoom, and are you zoom in or zoom out? It is the boolean. And in here, if again, it is exactly the same with the sharing the page. If the presenter equal false, PDF viewer dot network zoom zoom number equals zooming. I defined a new function. I called it network zoom. Let's take a look at it in the PDF viewer. As you can see, it is a custom function. It is combined by zoom in and zoom out. I called it network zoom. By default, you don't have this function. You need to make it. Public void network zoom float x and boolean zoom in. And in here, zoom common, it is the basic option of the PDF viewer. Zoom common new vector 2 For the zoom, we will just change the parameter y. So we'll say zoom x equals 0, and in here it will be equal this number which we have shared on our network. So it will be the x, and it with the same formula in here. It's across 0.5 in here, and it will be zoom in equal false or true. That's it. Okay, let's come back to our scene and make sure once we want to export an exe or other formats for our application. At the presenter, it doesn't matter it is true or false, it depends on your decision, but the URL has to be empty. So I cut this URL string and export an exe on my test PC. Okay. Perfect. It is here. Now I come back to my PDF viewer. In here, I paste in here and press presenter, because my Unity, in my Unity editor, will be presenter, and my exe in here. My exe will be the client. Okay, let's open the exe. In here, I call my player as honey. In here, perfect. And now I put my Unity at this side. Perfect. Let's come back to this scene. Okay, the maximum. Perfect. Now my Unity is Applefaz and this client is honey. Okay, let's play. Okay, and these errors are not important because they are related to the Unity. As you can see, they are related to player UI. Okay, now I press SharePDF. My editor is presenter. Perfect. It got the URL from the presenter and demonstrate a PDF in here. I am the page 1 from per 7 and zoom is 65. Let's zoom in. Zoom out. Perfect. For example, I'm going to page 2. I'm in page 2. In here it is page 2. However, if I in the client, if I change it, it's locally changed, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have any impact on network because this exe is client. But in here, if I change it to 3, it changed to 3. Go to the page 4, I'm in the page 4. In here, page 5, page 5. 6, come back to the first page. Or in here, page 4, it's page 4. Zoom in or zoom out. Perfect. I will share this script on my GitHub page in the wiki, and I will put the link of this script as a description of this video. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video if you like it, and don't hesitate to ask any question related to this new technology. Have a great time. Bye bye.